Hey y'all, it's your favorite CannonMan from Rage Quitter, and I am playing what appears to be the most popular game ever, Grand Theft Auto 5. Was not originally a fan of this series, actually. It took a lot of cajoling to get me to play Grand Theft Auto 3, and after I made that horrible mistake, I've become hooked on the series since. After playing this one in its entirety, it might actually be probably the best one in the series. I've heard a lot of people say that San Andreas was the best one, but I don't know. I felt San Andreas was too much, and I can only deal with so many motherfuckers, like, in the storyline to fucking handle it. So, love that you could switch between the characters in this one. It adds a much better dynamic to the story. I would have liked it to maybe go on a little longer, which is weird because this is a really long game. But I would have definitely liked a lot more, I guess you could say, interactions to flesh out the characters. Like, I like that they took away, something they took away in this one that was in 4 was people ringing your cell phone constantly to just randomly hang out. You could still do that, but you can't, like, you could still do that, but now they don't hassle you with it. So, anyways, I decided, now that I've completed the game, something you can do is replay some of the missions. So, I thought I would do one that sort of plays into the whole switching aspect of it. And it's got a pretty good blend of the different things you can do in the game. It's not one of the heists, which is definitely the highlight of it. Because the whole game is centered around these 3 dudes doing heists, which is freaking awesome, by the way. That sells the game. I really wish there were more of them, or at least some post-game heists you can do. But sadly, there are only a few, which isn't the problem. I mean, there's still enough in this game to keep you entertained. But in this particular mission, you are trying to knock off a military truck to... What the fuck? Did I not go to the right place? Hello? Okay, there we go. You're trying to... little pricks. You're knocking off a military truck to pull up some for helping some asswipe get his investments in. I don't want to play the spoiler, but basically you're going after an armored car. So let's see what happens. I don't know how they're going to do a full play of this one because it's like I couldn't possibly commentate over the the entirety of the game. But this was I was gonna do one of the first heist for this video, but it doesn't contain all 3 of the major characters, and it doesn't really have a lot of reason. It doesn't give you a whole lot of reason to switch between them, so I felt this would be, you know, a better grounded one of that. So. Fucking cinematic camera. Blech. Eat it. Yay, silence in the commentary. Alright. Let's get out and blow this shit. So back to what I was saying with this one is like, at first I originally thought this might be the biggest one that they've done, but in reality, I think it might actually be a little more cut down in comparison to like San Andreas or even GTA 4. I mean, there's a lot of things that were in the previous ones that you couldn't do before. Like, they've added a bunch. Like, you can go golfing and play tennis and those kinds of things. You can go to some bars, but like, I don't know, like, there are a whole lot of little things that I like that I miss, like the cabaret, or like, you know, the ability to date. Like, you can hang out with people, but there's no like dating mechanic where you can use to get special perks. Like, one of the things in GTA 4 that I loved was dating, shit, what the hell was her name? The lawyer chick, because she was just plumb fuck crazy every time she called. And they don't really have anything like that. Like, there's a website where you can kind of hook up with MILFs, but none of them have ever responded to any of my messages. But, let me see, I switched to mic up top here. But yeah, none of them ever responded to my messages. And you could go to the strip club and basically fondle a stripper until she likes your... I don't want to go up there. I want to get back down here. What the shit? Get to Franklin. There we go. You can pretty much fondle a stripper until they start to... I'm getting shot to hell. To get back to the original... God damn it, die already, you shithead. I'm gonna die. Oh my... Okay. You know what sucks? Is I fucking practiced this mission first to make sure that I would have a nice clean run through and I wouldn't die in the middle of it. So, yeah, so much for that. Alright, so let's try that again. Ah, boy. So, shooting. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I was going back to saying how there's no dating mechanic in this one. And like I said, you can go to the strip club and basically fondle a stripper until she likes you. She goes home with you for basically 2 seconds of moaning, and then it cuts to daytime. And then she sends you selfies through your cell phone. But that's essentially the extent of the dating mechanic. Alright, not gonna get my ass killed by these things this time. Get the cover, thank you. Wrong thing. Keep hitting the wrong thing to switch. There we go. Switch to Mike, clear out this area. Switch to Trevor. I see you. Down you go. Ah, fuck. I hear a chopper. I don't see a chopper. Alright, that didn't work as much as I wanted it to. Back down to the floor. Oh shit! Let's take care of that. Blow you ass up. Anyways, so what else was missing from 4 that I kind of like? God fucking die already, you piece of shit. Alley is not clear. There are tons of people coming at me. The shooting mechanic in this one is definitely a lot more... I was going to say precise, but that's probably not the word. I wouldn't say it's precise. I'd say it's easy, really. You could probably go, you know... I haven't bothered to try to turn it off to make it up more of a challenge. I've been using the auto assist just to kind of get through the game. But I see you, snipers. But with the, with pretty much the exception of what I'm doing now with the sniper rifle, the auto aim pretty much locks you in place on who you need to hit, and then with a flick of the right stick, you basically jump from target to target. And so long as you have an automatic weapon and they're not wearing body armor, they go down pretty damn easy. So keeping high accuracy isn't the hardest thing in the world to do in this game. You can see how I'm just kind of mowing through them left and the regular fodder cops left and right. Chopper coming. Let's switch to Trevor. I see ya. Lead the rocket. Choke. Let's try that again. Oh my god, come on. Fucking hit him. There we go. Gotcha that time. Piece of shit. Only took 3 rockets to do it. Let's check back in with Mike. Down you go. Although GTA 4, when you were fighting in the, with the, what do you call it? With the gun combat, it actually had the enemy life bar and how much armor they had, which I liked. It was a nice indicator. Not like it really matters in this particular case, because as I said, almost every variation of a weapon has some automatic format. Like even the pistol, like you get the AP pistol, and that thing fires off 30 rounds in like a matter of seconds. So there's no real reason to get any kind of particular, to go too spendthrifty, which on higher weapons, honestly, I didn't buy a weapon almost the entire portion of the game. I didn't start modding them towards near the end, where I had a lot more disposable income. And I forgot to turn the sound down on my alerts. God damn it. Anyways. So as you can see, I'm not good at improv. As you can see, that was one of the shorter missions. Like pretty much at this point, I won't go through the whole thing to kill you with it. But basically, I'm just going to dump off this garbage truck, blow it up, and then it will switch to one of the other characters to make the drop-off of the product I stole, which was an envelope. But I easily got, 70 hours of gameplay, if not more, out of this. And the online mode hasn't even come out yet. So yeah, I ripped through this game. I basically killed an entire weekend to play it nearly start to finish. I went the wrong way again. Move it, move it, move it. Yeah, so ripped through the game in almost a complete weekend, anxiously waiting for the online to come out. This was probably my favorite in the series, and you know, I talked over the beginning of the story sequences, so there was you didn't get to really see much of the characters, but I love these 3 characters. They're all great. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Game is still bugged to shit with glitches, but there we go. But yeah, like Franklin plays the whole gangsta thing without playing it too much, like not excessive profane and this and that. Michael, I love, is kind of the retired mobster. He has anger issues that somewhat parallel my own, which is devastatingly tragic. And Trevor, who is just balls to the wall psychotic and is hands down the reason to own this game. Every scene with Trevor, for the most part, is solid fucking gold. So yeah, this was Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm CannonMan from Rage Quitter, or Chris from #Nerd, if this is where you're seeing the video. Thank you for watching.